the difference between free software and open source. I started the free software movement in 1983. And the idea of the free software movement is that users should control their software, should be free to do these things with software, to change it and redistribute it when they wish and run it as they wish. That this is a matter of right and wrong, that non-free programs mistreat their users. And so there should not be any non-free software. Programs should be free. In the 1990s, once the GNU plus Linux operating system was working and was spreading, the community started to get some momentum, and a lot of people joined in for other reasons, such as GNU plus Linux was convenient, efficient, reliable. So many people started using and distributing and developing free software for other motives without even thinking about right and wrong. In 1998, some of those people wanted to have a way to, I'm getting ahead of myself. In the 1990s, when those people were in the community, there were two political camps. There was the free software movement, and we said, you deserve freedom, so use free software, help us liberate the users. And there were the other people who didn't agree with those things and didn't say those things, and they adopted a purely practical attitude towards the issue. So they recommended GNU plus Linux solely for practical convenience. So there was a debate between these two camps, and people could see the debate and they would find out about the free software movement. In 1998, some of the people in the other camp coined another term to refer to free software. They started using the term open source, which had not been used before in our field. And because they had a new term, they had a chance to construct a different discourse, to choose which ideas to include and which ideas to leave out. They omitted the entire ethical level of the free software movement. So they didn't talk about right or wrong. They didn't say that non-free software is an injustice. They changed this. They didn't just change the name. They changed the idea at the deepest level as well. So where we say, if you distribute a program, it's your ethical duty to let the users change it and redistribute it so that they have freedom. The open source people say, if you distribute a program, you may find it's in your practical interest to let the users change and redistribute the software because they'll improve the code quality. So for us, the values are freedom and community. For them, the value is code quality. Totally different philosophies. They were the majority in 1998, and they had the support of most of the businesses in the community, and they had the support of the politicians and the journalists. Since then, we have to work hard to make the public aware that the free software movement exists. Most people who have heard of me think I'm an open source supporter. They think I agree with those people. Well, that's not true. So people are spreading false information about me and the people who've worked with me developing the GNU system. Well, if you agree with them, you have the right to say so. That's freedom of speech. But please don't claim that I agree with them. Please don't connect me or the GNU system with, quote, open source. It's, quote, free software, unquote, or logiciel libre. And nowadays, if you agree that this is an ethical issue, if you agree that users deserve to control the computing they do, please support that by calling this free software. Or better yet, use a word in some other language which means free as in freedom only. Because by doing that, you spread the idea that this is a matter of right and wrong, of freedom versus subjugation.